Okay, here I go. I think that's going to be one of my trademarks, is to start with the clock. And I'm pretty punctual, and I try to be on time with everything I do. And so what we're going to do this morning, we're just going to do something a little bit different this morning. What we're going to do is, we've been last couple live streams, we just kind of looked at missions, talked about the vision of missionary enterprise, different things like that. So this morning, I'm just going to kind of just touch on briefly, very briefly, because I'm making these very short, right? Remember that? We are making these very short. What I want to do is I'm just going to touch on a little bit of what we're going to be looking at eventually. We're going to be looking at, really looking at going into the Word, and going to be looking at keywords. I'm big on word studies, stuff like that, things like that, and how they fit into our lives as believers, as those who are born of God, different things like that. So what we'll be doing is I'll be doing short word studies in the context of exhortations, because these are not actually videos that I usually make. And we're going to keep making those videos. We're going to be making videos all the time for Facebook, for Twitter, all these different other social platforms. What we're going to be doing also is for the YouTube channel, obviously, and eventually we're going to be working more on the website. So that's what we're planning on doing. So this is just a little bit of where I work. This is where I do a lot of my work, and I've been studying for quite a few years now, and so I appreciate what the Lord has been doing in my life, and so I get to share these things through social media, and of course working on the books. A lot of the things I share, I'll be going into greater details in the books, and of course all these things this will be all part of when we start traveling again, making these things known, making these things available, because a lot of people don't have these resources. That's for sure. They just don't have these resources, and I do, and I've been blessed by God to have these resources. So that's why we want to do what we're going to be doing, and I'm preparing for that, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. We'll be getting into that a little bit, just showing you my other office upstairs and where all my notes are, all these different things like that. So I want to thank you for your time. I want to keep these short, very short. You can watch these all the time. You can watch these, the live stream. You can watch it over and over and over again. But all of this has to do with Missionary Enterprise, the kingdom, the vision, the mandate that the Lord has given me. I mean, I'm not responsible for anybody else's mandate. I'm responsible for my own mandate, but in helping other those. So they need help. The church needs help. The world needs help. We all need help. I need help. And that's what Jesus came for. That's what he was born for. That's why God the Word became flesh, to come and help mankind to get back to God. And all these different things. And we'll look at that through the substitution, justification, the crucifixion, all these different things like that. So I want to keep these short, and I want to thank you for your time again. And you know what? I can't help everybody. You know, I'm not Jesus. You know, you got to learn how to go to Jesus for yourself. So it's amazing how people expect you to do things that you just can't do. And so we need to learn to go to Jesus. And that's all there is to it. And a lot of people don't know, as Christians, they don't know how to go to Jesus. They just don't know how to go to Jesus. So we're going to teach them how to go to Jesus. And you do it all by faith and with the Word. Most people don't even know the Word. Most people don't even know. Christians don't even know what's in this book. They don't even know what's in this book. So, yeah, and I'm going to help you with all of that. Those who want help. Those who don't want help, go somewhere else. So I want to thank you for your time. And as I always finish all my videos, I encourage you to walk in the fullness of the grace as well as the faith of God. Shalom and amen.